Here's
1 star. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're far too kind, guys. Thank you so much. You guys participated in the poll I posted on Twitter. 37% voted for second in form Andy Robertson to be reviewed today. So, here's your Andy Robertson review. Thank you guys very much. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy 1 Star Weakfoot. We're back for another player review. And today, I'm going to do a player you guys requested. So on Twitter, I posted a poll, and I gave you guys a few choices of who you wanted me to review. And it was actually pretty close, but the one who got the most votes was this 87 Robertson right here. So we're going to review him. I do feel a little weird, having a Liverpool player on my team. So I got to compensate. I got to rock the Everton jersey. I believe this is last year's kit. Either way, I'm going to rock this jersey for the review just to balance things out a little bit. All right, let's look at this card. He's 5'10". He has high work rates. Those are my favorite work rates for a fullback, so it's looking good so far. He has a 2-star weak foot. Hopefully, it shouldn't be a big deal because he's a left back. And he has 3-star skill moves. Before I go any further though, don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Every single like and subscribe means a lot to me. I really appreciate all you guys watching right now. Thank you so much. And yeah, let me continue this review. Let's look at his stats a little bit closer. He got 88 pace. That's pretty solid. No complaints there whatsoever. His shooting, we're not really going to talk about too much. He's a fullback. I probably won't even be able to shoot with him. I mean, really. Passing wise, his passing looks really good. 96 crossing looks especially tasty. I mean, short passing, long passing, vision look all pretty solid for a fullback. No complaints there. His dribbling, I would say his dribbling looks pretty good. I mean, 80 dribbling as his normal stat, 84 reactions, 83 ball control, 83 agility. Not too bad. Nothing crazy. Like, he's not going to feel like a winger on the ball, but he's not going to feel clunky at all. Or at least I hope he doesn't. Defending wise, I would say defending wise, he's pretty good. 88 interceptions, 85 marking, 88 stand tackling. He also has 95 stamina, but the elephant in the room here is his bad jumping. 64 jumping looks pretty scary, honestly. Everybody likes to hit those far post headers, and this guy is not the tallest, and he can't jump. We'll see if it lets him down in game. So yeah, I played 7 games with him in Division 1, like I said, because the first couple games were kind of laggy. I didn't feel like it was fair to judge him on those games, so I played a little bit more games than usual to really get a good feel of this card. Let's jump into the gameplay. I'll be right back. According to Footbin, this Robertson card is going to cost you $253K. $253K. Is he worth that money? I would have to say no. I'll explain why. All right, so look at his pace. 88 pace, not too bad. He's not rapid, but he's not slow by any means. He's pretty quick in game. And yeah, he doesn't really get let down by his pace at all. His passing. I would say his passing is actually really good. My favorite part about this card is his passing and dribbling. He's very good pushing forward. He has a lot of passing capabilities. You can play out of the back very comfortably with him, and his crossing is very good. So those are really his best qualities. And looking closer at his dribbling, 83 agility, it feels a little bit better than that in game. He feels almost like a winger on the ball, but not quite. He feels very good pushing forward. Doesn't get dispossessed very easily, and he has like the quick turns to really like throw these defenders off. You can really push forward with him comfortably without any issues whatsoever. His defending and physical though, that's where it gets to be a problem in my opinion. I'll explain, all right? So 88 interceptions. Yes, he does have very good positioning in game, and to me, defensively, that's the best thing about him. He's always like in the right place to make an interception. Even if you're not controlling him, he has very smart defensive AI, and I really enjoy that about the card. Same thing with his tackling. His tackling when you're head on with the opponent is very accurate, very clean, and I had no issues with that whatsoever. So you might be asking me, why do you say he's not worth $250K? You like his passing, you like his dribbling, you like his pace, and you like his tackling and interceptions. To me, what separates this player from the top end of the fullbacks in the game is his lack of physicality. His strength is only 72, and he only has 64 jumping. I am not feeling that whatsoever. I know this against better players, like the bigger name players, like people like Mbappe, people like Eusebio, people of that caliber. He does get bullied a little bit, and he also does get beat in the air. And that's not really what you're wanting or needing from a 250,000 coin defender. I mean, to me, that's really what separates him from being like high end in terms of how good he is in game. Other than that, he doesn't really have any major weaknesses, but these weaknesses really do affect him. I mean, if you're going to be playing against somebody like Neymar, then he could probably do a job. But if you're playing against somebody like Ronaldo, if you're playing against somebody like a winger version of Aubameyang, he will get bullied and he won't win the 50-50 balls and he won't be able to win anything in the air. And I found that very frustrating. And that's what I really came out with when I played with him in Division 1 against all those God squads. So it was very disappointing in that regard. I was hoping to like this card because he cost so much money. But if you do want a Robertson card, if you do want an EPL left back, and if you need one for Chem, I would get his first inform. I don't think there's a big difference between his first inform or his second inform. I've used both of them pretty extensively. I don't really notice a big difference in game, and the first inform is 100k cheaper. I would say go for that. That's a much better value for coins. Overall, what would I rate this card? I would say he's a 7.5 out of 10. All right, I don't think he's a bad card, and I don't think he'll really like cost you games. But at the same time, being that he's 250k, I would say his value for money is like a 4 or 5 out of 10. He is only so expensive because he's an EPL left back, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you can get a better card for this position in other leagues for much less or for the same price. And to me, that's very disappointing. Alright, so you get a better picture of why I feel this way about this Robertson card. I'm going to compare him to two different left backs that most of you have probably tried. So the first left back I'm going to compare him to is not in form 86, Alexandro. Who's better? I would say it's close, and it depends on what you're looking for out of a fullback. Pace-wise, Robertson does feel slightly quicker, so I got to give him the edge there. Passing-wise and dribbling-wise, I got to say Robertson is definitely better. He's a much better offensive fullback, if that makes sense. His passing and dribbling is very, very good, and he's up there with the best attacking fullbacks in this game in those regards. Defending and physical is where I really still like Alexandro better. Alexandro is a 30,000 coin card, but I feel like he's stronger going into challenges. He's definitely better in the air, and yeah, I would say I would much rather have Alexandro defending somebody like Ronaldo, somebody like Aubameyang, somebody like Mbappe, rather than Robertson. And to me, that is a shame, especially since Robertson is a defensive player. You know, like I would say I would rather have Sandro over Robertson, and that pretty much tells you the value for money right there. The next card I'm gonna compare this card to is the 88 UCL Live Alex Telles. Who's better? All right, so pace-wise, they feel about the same. No major difference there whatsoever. Passing-wise, it's pretty close. I would say Robertson has a better cross on him, but Alex Telles is much better when it comes to long passing and playmaking out of the back. So I do got to give the nod there to Telles if you want a long passer, or Robertson if you want a crosser. Both of them are good options for passing, though. You won't go wrong with either one. Dribbling-wise, I gotta say it's a toss-up because Telles is a very good dribbler on the ball. He feels very nimble. Same thing with Robertson. I gotta say it's a draw. Defending-wise, it's pretty tough. I mean, they're both very solid. I'm gonna put defending and physical into one because they're both connected. I would say I would have to pick Telles slightly. Telles has a bigger body. He's 6 foot tall. Robertson's 5'10". So Telles feels a little bit stronger going into challenges. But the thing that really separates them is Telles has a lot better jumping than Robertson, and he will win headers. Robertson just doesn't seem to win any headers. I mean, he's not horrible in the air, but he's nowhere near good in the air. And to me, that lets him down. And it lets him down in this comparison as well. They both go for a similar price. But if you can fit Telles into your team, I think you'd be much happier with that card. So yeah, that's going to be my review on this Robertson card. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. But until then, later.